Hi there, welcome to my views and news. Three news stories. Firstly, clashes between Eritrean groups. At least one Eritrean has been killed, some others injured. Ongoing hostility between Eritrean groups. Secondly, last night I told you that Pim Abiy was due to visit Sudan. Just a few minutes ago, he arrived in Port Sudan. Thirdly, the second general who joined Fano a few days ago, Tezera Niguse, was interviewed and he talked about disputed territories, Tigray, Amhara, disputed territories. And he talked about the reason which led him to join the Fano. Firstly, viewers, intra community violence in Eritrean diaspora is a serious issue now because people are dying now in clashes. And it's as if people are bloodthirsty for each other. Especially in Israel, we're seeing that several people have been killed in clashes between opposition groups and pro-Eritrean government community since last year. The main confrontation happened in September last year when in Tel Aviv, more than 100 people were injured in clashes, including police officials. Israeli government wanted to deport Eritreans. It started some proceedings, but then Israel-Gaza, Israel-Palestine war broke out. So Eritreans could not be deported, but clashes went on. And after that, off and on, clashes erupted, and several people have been killed on both sides in this conflict in Israel so far. On Sunday night, a similar brawl erupted between the two Eritrean sides, pro government community, pro Eritrean government community, and opposition groups. It happened in southern part of Tel Aviv, Israeli capital. People on both sides were armed with clubs, sticks. They pelted stones at each other. Several people were injured. Police intervened. It reported at the spot. It then intervened and it tried to control the situation. 8 Eritreans were arrested by police. 3 injured were shifted to a hospital, a nearby hospital. 1 succumbed to injuries and died in hospital. Another one is critically injured, receiving treatment at a hospital in Tel Aviv. 1 critically injured, 1 killed. It is being confirmed. 8 in custody. By the way, people who have who have been killed in these clashes in Israel are from both sides. I think around uh, 10 people have been killed in Israel so far, if I'm not wrong. We only saw 4 or 5 casualties reported so far, including this one. I think 10 have been killed so far on both sides. Both are suffering losses, by the way. And it's not clash between individuals, it's clash between groups. Asylum seekers and migrants are all involved. There are around 20,000 Eritreans in Israel. And those who are in Tel Aviv are part of this escalation. What will Israeli government do? Obviously, since violence is intensifying, no country likes violence on its streets. And sometimes these clashes are public clashes. Clashes erupts in broad daylight, and people's lives are endangered. So I personally think that Israeli government will take some strong measures against Eritrean communal violence. Problem is that Israeli government is preoccupied with the war against Palestine. That is why it could not deport Eritreans. The way people have been killed, I don't think Israel would tolerate such grave uh, such incidents of serious violence on its soil. Secondly, viewers, PM Abiy has arrived in Sudan last night. I told you that he was due to visit Sudan tomorrow, and no Ethiopian news source reported last night. No official Ethiopian news source confirmed, but we got the information through some reliable sources. And PM Abiy arrived in Port Sudan this morning. Abdul Fattah al Burhan, Sudanese general, who is the leader of the country, you can say, he welcomed Abiy at the airport in Port Sudan. Talks are ongoing. We'll brief you in coming videos. In last night's live chat, I spoke for around 15 minutes about this visit by Ethiopian Abiy to Sudan. What is the agenda? What could be items on agenda in discussions between Al Burhan and Abiy? If you want to know what could be up for talks, do watch last night's live chat. But I'll try to get information from the inside. Hopefully, in coming hours, we'll get information. Then I'll do a video and share details with you. Thirdly, viewers, the second general who joined Fano was interviewed by some news sources. What did he say? Why did he join Fano? Two generals joined Fano in the last few days. Taframam was the first one, former chief of Amhara Special Force. Then Tezera Niguse joined too. He is also a senior officer of Amhara Special Force, former Amhara Special Force. I think he worked in the Ethiopian National Defense Force too. Tezera was interviewed by a news outlet, telephonic interview. He was asked a question about the reason. Why did he join Fano? One of the reasons he mentioned is that federal government is giving away those territories to Tigray, which Fano fought to take control of. Obviously, he was talking about Raya, Salamti, not Volkite, but he said some could be handed over to TPLF. So he was talking about Volkite too. He said that it was Fano and Amhara Special Force, especially Amhara Special Force and ENDF, which fought to take back these territories. And people died, ASF members died, Fano fighters died, they sacrificed. And back then, we know that PM Abiy promised to Amhara side that these areas will remain part of the Amhara region. He said that we fought, we laid down lives, and now our sacrifices are going to the drain. They're being wasted. Why? Because federal government is giving away territories back to Tigray. That is why he has decided to join Fano struggle. Does it mean that Fano would like to involve itself in contested territories in Raya, Salamti, Volga? Because so far we have seen that Fano is mainly focused on Bahirdar and Addis Ababa. It doesn't want to be drawn into the issue over contested territories like Raya, Salamti, and Volga. Let's see. But Tezera said it is one of the reasons behind his joining Fano.